exchanges are scrambling to compile proof of reserves as FTX Contagion grips the market. So, like I said, when we talk about Contagion, it's like, obviously, it's the failure of FTX basically bleeding over into everything else. And because of that, you're going to be in a position where even if you aren't directly related to what's happening, like you're not Alameda Research, you're not Binance, you're not whatever. Let's say you're a separate, completely separate exchange, MEXC, even the smaller ones, probably not as much, but like Trade Ogre, stuff like that. Because of the Contagion, because of the eye that's going to be like basically pressed onto all exchanges at this point, you have to make sure that you're above reproach. Part of that, of course, would be compiling proof of reserves. 9 prominent crypto exchanges said they will publish proof of their reserve holdings in the next month. Crypto exchanges are now scrambling to publicly publish their fund reserves as insolvency fears grapple crypto investors following contagion risk from liquidity issues at FTX. The most hilarious part about all this, in my humble opinion, real quick, is that Sam Bankman-Fried a couple months ago was like essentially saying that exchanges, more exchanges than you would expect were insolvent. And then there's a meme that's like, you mean FTX? Oh no. Yeah. And it's like, yeah. And it's my exchange, right? In the past 24 hours, 9 exchanges, Binance, Gate.io, KuCoin, Poloniex, BitGet, Huobi, OKX, Deribit, and Bybit have separately issued statements that they would publish their Merkle Tree reserve certificates to increase transparency. Binance and KuCoin did not return requests for comment regarding the 1-month period, which may be considered long given current conditions at writing time. A Merkle tree is, to be fair, now KuCoin probably more in this particular aspect should do it faster than 30 days. Binance, maybe not so much, because like Binance is clearly buying out FTX, so they can be like, just wait, we're good. We're literally buying out FTX. At least you would think. Because if you recall, once again, FTX was doing the same thing just a little bit ago with some of the smaller guys, right? Especially CeFi guys. In a centralized crypto exchange, every user's assets are recorded by the ledger of a centralized database. The recorded assets in the database are in the total amount of the user's assets. Using Merkle trees allows exchanges to store each user account's hash value of assets in the leaf nodes of the Merkle tree. The second step is to audit those assets in the leaf node of the Merkle tree and verify all the user's holdings by a third party. Crypto exchange Binance founder Changpeng Zhao urged industry players to provide proof of reserves following yesterday's events involving FTX and Binance. Elsewhere, crypto entrepreneur Justin Sun said Huobi, I don't know, I can't pronounce that exchange, of which Sunday is a stakeholder and advisor, would conduct a third Merkle tree reserve test. FTX came under scrutiny following a CoinDesk report last week that found the balance sheet of Alameda Research, a crypto trading unit owned by Sam Bankman-Fried, who also owns FTX, was full of FTX's native FTT tokens. This meant that Alameda rested on a foundation largely made up of a coin that a sister company invented, not an independent asset like a fiat currency or another crypto. The report sparked rumors of FTX becoming possibly insolvent, which in turn led to industry players selling FTX-linked coins to protect their own downside. Rival Binance, which held over $500 million of FTT on its books, started to offload its holdings, which culminated in a 24-hour-long drama that ended with Binance signing in an intent to acquire FTX, which is now considered by many, to be insolvent. Stablecoin issuer Circle, which counts FTX as an investor, played down its exposure to the troubled exchange, along with rival Tether and crypto exchange Coinbase. So there you go. That kind of wraps that up as far as like understanding what other exchanges are going to do in response to this. It's basically a proving game, right? Like right now is like a proving ground where essentially all these exchanges have to come out and show that they are above board because there are questions surrounding everybody else. And I think that what this does mean as a whole for the cryptocurrency market is it's going to be extremely bumpy. Why would I say that? Well, let's say Gate.io comes out and they show, hey, look, like we passed the Merkle tree test. Here's everything that's going on. Boom, market pumps up. But then KuCoin comes along and they try to pass the test and they fail. Boom, market crashes. This is why like a lot of people are calling like this whole thing like a contagion. Like basically it spreads across the entire market, and we are going to see, I think, increased volatility within the crypto market. Obviously not financial advice, especially since when I say volatility, I have no clue if it's going to go up or down or when it's going to go up and down. I would just assume that we would see a lot of up and down dependent on basically how these reports fan out over the next like month or so. Thanks for checking out this clip from the Crypto Mining Show. You can check out the full episode here or more crypto content down here. Also, I'd like you to check out my locals page at sonofatech.locals.com, where you can become a member for free or choose to be a $5 a month supporter that unlocks additional content.